these are all the boxes that I've accumulated. I'm gonna pop these down. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Richie. I'm so happy that you're here and you clicked on this video. As you can guess from the title of this video, I'm gonna be doing a massive book haul. I honestly don't know how I've accumulated all these books. Hopefully you can see more of my little book corner in my apartment, but I've accumulated quite a few books, so I thought I would do a little book haul. These are all books that I've accumulated over the past like few months. These are books like I've seen on TikTok and stuff, and I caved and I ended up getting them for myself because I wanted to see if they were worth the hype. I'm gonna show you guys how many books that are in this little haul. Don't freak out. I think I might have a little issue. I don't even know what to start with. I honestly can't remember the order of the books that I bought these in, so I'm just going to start off randomly. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is The Roommate by Rosie Danan. And basically this book I literally got in Horsham. I was there for a weekend with my friends and I was like, I need to pick up a book from here just for the memories, and I still haven't read it. But this is The Roommate. Basically this follows Clara and Josh. Clara needs a place to stay and her childhood crush basically offers her to move in with him and share his space, and basically there's a bit of forced proximity, but I haven't heard too much about it, so I don't know, it seemed interesting, so I thought I would read this one. Another book that I got, again not sure what order I got these in, but this is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. This book I've actually been wanting to read for a while, like way before I got into my reading phase, because I remember it was super popular, especially during like lockdown 2020. Around that time it was really popular. Still haven't read it, but yeah, I thought I would read this one, and the cover is so pretty. I don't know if you can tell, but I've heard so much about it and I was like, I want to know what it's about. So this is another book that I got. Basically this follows Mateo and Rufus. They both get a call from Death Cast, which basically tells them that they're both going to die. I know it's a sad book, and they end up, I think, meeting on like a dating app or something. Wait, it's not a dating app, but it is a friend app called Last Friend, to meet on their end day, and basically they spend a day together, and I guess that's like their last hurrah, last adventure before they die. I've just heard so many things about this for like years now, so I thought I would pick this up and give it a go as well. I also picked up another sad book, and this is If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. I know this is a sad book. Pretty much everyone who talks about this book says it's really sad. Pretty sure it's a young adult as well. Basically it follows Autumn and Finn. They used to be inseparable. I'm pretty sure their parents or their moms were like best friends, so they grew up best friends as well, and something happens and they end up ignoring each other. And yeah, I don't know, apparently they say what the sad thing is right at the start, but then as you read the story you kind of forget it happened, and then it all happens at the end. I don't know, I've heard just so much about this book, and I just feel like if I want to cry, I have this book. I might even do like a reading sad books for a week or something and just read all the sad books that I have, which is only 2 right now, but sure, I will accumulate more. That's another book that I picked up in my haul. Next I got these 2 books at the same time. This one is The Love Voyager by Lynn Painter. I've heard so many things about Lynn Painter. I'm pretty sure this is an adult one, but she has a lot of YA romance, and apparently they're really good, especially I think The Do-Over. She's also written Better Than the Movies, which is something that I really want to read as well, which is also a YA romance. But this one's an adult. It's honestly quite small, quite short. It's like barely 300 pages, so I'm honestly excited to read this. It's such a quick, easy read. But basically this follows Hallie and what's the guy, Jack. I think they meet prior, but they meet again on a dating app, and then they realize they're not interested in each other. Basically they end up helping each other like date other people, be like the wingman, wingwoman, and they also just put a wager on that, place a bet on who falls in love first, I'm pretty sure, and then as you can imagine they probably fall in love instead. And yeah, that's another book that I picked up. I thought it was really cute. I've had so many things that's a quick, easy read, and it's really good. So this is one that I got, and I also got at the same time When in Rome. This one is by Sarah Adams. Basically this follows Amelia and Noah. Amelia is a pop star who is like rehearsing for tour, and she's really tired and she runs away and then gets stuck in like a small town, and Noah is part of this small town, and then they like meet and then they basically fall in love. It's a small town romance and all of that. This is also insanely hyped up on TikTok and stuff, so again I really felt like I wanted to try it out, see if I liked it for myself. The cover is so cute, and I already know there's a sequel to this out which follows his sister and her bodyguard, I'm pretty sure. I know a lot of people didn't really love that one, but they loved this one, so I definitely want to give this one a go. I think I'll just try this out if I do like her writing style and everything. I've never read anything by Sarah Adams. Then I'll definitely try out the other one. But for now, we've got When in Rome. And yeah, I'm excited. This is really cute. Also, it says When in Rome because it's in Rome, Kentucky. It's not actually Rome. just if anyone was wondering. Anyway, I'm excited. That's another book that I picked up. Okay, the next book that I picked up is a thriller. This one, I don't know why I got it, honestly. I can't remember if I heard anything about it, but I remember I saw it on Amazon and it was like half price, and the reviews said it was really good. It sounded really interesting, so I thought I would get it. And it is called The Wife Next Door by Rona Housel. I'm clearly in my thriller era at the moment. I've been reading a few thrillers, so I thought I would try this one out as well. Basically, this follows like a family who end up breaking up. So like the husband and the wife break up, still care for each other, and they want to take care of their son Toby. They moved right next door to each other. They knocked down their fences so they could, you know, have like a big playground, and each of them have new partners and I guess other children too. And it says that not everyone is happy about this big blended step family. I try to ignore the viciously worded note in my new home card, the red pen scrawled through my divorce paperwork, and the day I find myself locked into my house, all the keys suddenly missing. That sounds really interesting. I'm assuming maybe it's like the new wife who doesn't like her, or the new partner. I don't know. There's two women in the cover, so I'm assuming it's the other woman. I don't even know, but I thought I would read this one. It sounds really interesting, so that's another one that I picked up. Okay, so the next one, I actually picked up this a while ago. It's a sequel to Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. This one is a chunky book. Like for a romance, it is freaking chunky. I personally didn't really like Things We Never Got Over because I just didn't really connect with the two main characters, and that was my reasoning. I think a lot of people loved like the found family aspect of it, the small town aspect of it, and I enjoyed all of that as well, but I think there was a disconnect for me with the characters, so I didn't love it. But I did really enjoy Lucy Score's writing, because even though it was a big book, I felt like I was zooming through it. This one is Things We Hide from the Light, and this follows Nash and Lena. So Lena is the first guy's ex-girlfriend, and then the guy is the first guy's brother. I actually don't even remember his name, but yeah, so I honestly liked Nash's character way better in the first one already, so I'm excited to see his love story. When we got a small glimpse of Lena towards the end of the first one, and she seemed pretty cool as well, so I'm excited to see how their love story blossoms and stuff. And I know a lot of people actually said you need to read the first one to kind of understand some trauma that Nash has as well, just because it kind of follows on from events that happened in the first one, which makes sense. Anyway, I'm excited to read this one. I do really enjoy her writing, so I'm hoping this one's good and the characters are likable. This is probably one of the first books that I bought, and I'm very excited to read this. Also a bit random, I picked up the Summer I Turned Pretty series. I've been watching the show. I love the show, and I love the music that they used in the show. It's amazing. Team Conrad girly forever. Just don't even come to me if you're a Jeremiah girly. I'm a Conrad girly from the show, but I know everyone says read the books before or like while you're watching the show, like it's so good, and I caved and I bought them. So these are the 3 books in the series. I actually don't know which order this goes in. I know The Summer I Turned Pretty is the first one. I think It's Not Summer Without You is the second one, and the third one is We'll Always Have Summer. I'm really excited to read these, and I think I might save them for like summertime, because it just makes sense to read these in the summer. And yeah, I've got these 3 as well. That was a bit more of a recent purchase. The next book that I picked up is It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. This book also has done the rounds. I've been wanting to read this for so long and I keep putting it off. I don't know why, but basically it follows Piper and Brendan. Apparently it's like kind of inspired by Schitt's Creek, or it gives that vibe, and I love that so much because Schitt's Creek is such a good show and I really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping I enjoy this one. I know a lot of people have loved the series, and Tessa Bailey is a very loved author. Sort of a summer read, but I might just read it soon because it's really cute. Everyone just says the communication between the characters is so good, and I love that because the miscommunication trope is honestly the most annoying trope ever. But anyway, I'm really excited to read this one. And then I also got Daisy Hates, which is such a beautiful cover. Like, look at this beautiful cover, guys. So obsessed with all the covers from this Magnolia Parks universe Daisy Hates series. I read Magnolia Parks. I don't know if that video is out yet. If it is, you would already know, but I read Magnolia Parks recently and it was amazing. Like, I hated the characters, but I loved them at the same time, and I was reading for them, but I hated them, and I literally felt like I was having a toxic relationship with the book myself. And yeah, I don't know, and I rated it 5 stars, so I had to get my hands on the rest of the series. This is Daisy Hates. This is the second one. This actually follows Daisy Hates, and the third one follows Magnolia Parks again, and then the fourth one follows Daisy Hates again. I am excited to see what this book is like. I know that this follows Daisy and Christian, I'm pretty sure. I'm excited to enter this world again, and yeah, I had to get the second book in the series, so that's part of my haul. My last fiction book is another Lucy Score. I am getting influenced to read Lucy Score because everyone says she is amazing, and like I said, because I didn't like Things We Never Got Over, I'm yet to find the hype, but her writing is good, so I want to give it a shot and I want to try out her work. So I got By a Thread by Lucy Score, and this has been all over my TikTok. Like literally every other book video that comes on my For You page is about like, oh, you should read Lucy Score, you should read By a Thread, and I'm like, okay, fine, I will. I hope it's good. This one is also chunky. Like, she loves writing chunky romances. This follows Dominic and Ali. They have a bit of a enemies to lovers kind of thing. I think it's a bit of a slow burn, and it's a workplace romance. She was working at a pizza shop, he got her fired, and then somehow she started working at his mom's magazine or something like that. I'm really excited for this one. This one is super hyped up, so I really want to like this one. This was like my last purchase, my most recent purchase that came in, but yeah, this is, I guess, the last book in my little haul. That is my haul. I'll show you guys all the books. I can't even lift this up like this. It's on my table right now. This is freaking heavy. These are all the books that I bought recently. This is insane. This, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna hop this in the corner there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a bit of a random little haul, but I thought I would show you guys what is in my little collection that I've got now and things that I want to read. If you have read any of these books, please let me know how you found them, because I would love to know your opinions. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel or like this video. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. All of my details are down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.